Hello everyone, Brynosaurus-rex here, and welcome back to Nekojishi. Now I know it's been a while, it's been about a week or two, and I apologize, I really did want to get back into it, but Thanksgiving kind of just threw my weekend apart. But now that I'm back, I'm ready to get back into it. So let's go. I believe last time we were at the bookstore, so let's just jump right in. If it's that expensive, then we shouldn't buy it, but I could see his disappointment. Help Guardian Tiger buy the book? Screw it, why not? How about if we buy the book, then just not buy as much junk food this month? Missing. Would you rather get the book or get junk food? Let's get the book. I want to know what the kids are all playing these days. I didn't think that any kids would have read that kind of book. But I did think that someone like Guardian Tiger, who doesn't know a thing about modern technology, could find it useful. So I took the book over to the cashier. Thank you, Liao. I will cherish this book. So you won't eat as much for dinner? I'll try not to. He's gonna eat it. I was joking, but this book really was not cheap, so we really must be more thrifty during the next few days. Ah, cutie. But as for today, I have a quiz. Oof, I feel that. Well, usually a quiz is no big deal, but recently my study plans have been severely messed up by these cats. Okay, maybe that's an excuse. It's not like math was my strength to begin with. I did manage to review everything, but it took ages and I still didn't get all of it. Cramming is never a substitute for studying, but I'll never get through this quiz by complaining about it. I keep calm, walk into the class, and gently take my seat. For a moment, I think about how Senpai isn't here with me. It isn't his class, so obviously he can't get away with sitting in on the test. As soon as I get my paper, that moment cuts away, and I take this head on with all my might, even if I don't end up getting most of the questions. And as such, 40 minutes pass in the blink of fury and determination. At this point, I burned for all my might and determination, resorting to scribbling on the back of the exam paper. Third. I look up to find Clouded Leopard staring at my test. Third? What third? Wait, could that be the answer? I circle C for the multiple choice I'm on. He is. I look up to see Leopard nod slightly. Is that really the answer? Just to make sure, I move my pencil to the next question and look at him. First. How does he know this? I circle A and Leopard nods. The hell? He knows the answers? Maybe his math is pretty good? In class, he always does pay attention with a serious look of his. I thought he was just trying to pick up on the Mandarin. Was he actually listening to the class content? But how? Even if his Mandarin was good enough, you can't just walk into college-level calculus and get an A. I mean, even if it is just general elective class, I couldn't even get through this quiz. Maybe Mr. Leopard is really a genius? It's a bit crazy to do so, but I follow the Leopard's instructions all the same. He's throwing them at me so fast I can barely keep up. But this is math. No one can calculate this fast in their head. I mean, are these even the answers? I doubt he'd lie about this, though it's not like I've got any better options. So I let it be and complete the quiz with Leopard's help. Then I sit there and wait for the end to come. With class over, I turn in my quiz and whisper to Leopard while everyone packs up their stuff. So those answers, how did you know them? I watch. Watch? Watch what? There's no words here. Oh. That is a really slow load time. He walks to a desk nearby, then points to the seat. He was just reading out other people's answers. Does that mean I just copied on my quiz? Oh my gosh, it would have been cheating in the first place. It doesn't matter. That's cheating. Well, I was already cheating when I got his help on the quiz to begin with. It doesn't matter where he got his answers from. I didn't mean to cheat. All I wanted to know is how he got the answers. I didn't want to cheat. Why didn't Guardian Tiger stop him? I just see Tiger sitting in the background of the classroom looking delighted by the book he's reading. Alright, my bad. Nice. I start to pack my stuff and get ready to leave. There's nothing I can do anyway, and at least I completed the first half by myself. Okay. Hopefully they don't catch me for cheating, otherwise I'll be screwed. Alright, I have to study hard from now on. I won't let this happen again, but how should I explain it to Leopard? I wonder if he knows what an exam is. Oh boy. Well, thank you for your help. Nods. But, the way you did that wasn't good. It's called cheating, you know? I mean, you shouldn't copy other people's answers. It's against the rules and not fair to others, so don't do that. Not fair? Well, see, it's unfair because I'm the only one who can see other people's answers. Understand now? Yes. So don't do that again. Sorry I didn't realize those are other people's answers and I just followed you. So next time, please don't tell me other people's answers. Oh, he looks so crushed! No! But, thank you anyway. I understood that all he did was try to help, but even with the best intentions, he made a mistake. Even if I pass the quiz, that's all I get out of it. I won't pass the final exam without actual study anyway. But what if he helped me during the final as well? No! Bad idea. Bad idea. I'm really worried about this elective knocking down my GPA. Yeah, I know about that. So, if I can just cheat with Leopard's help... No, I can't think about just cheating my way through this. I absolutely can't do that. I hesitate over it for a while. With my stuff packed up, I leave the classroom. Don't cheat on your exam. Trust me. It doesn't get you anywhere. I know this firsthand. That night, we were at club practice. While our club leader gives a speech, I noticed Jihao I forgot his name. I forgot how to pronounce it. Wow. Amazing. While our club leader gives us a speech, I noticed Jihao, whatever, coming over to me. Hey Liao, so remember how you asked me to look for clouded leopard gods in the Rukai? Yeah, how'd it go? You get something? I look towards the god in question. He's listening carefully with a stern expression. Yeah, my mom has some ideas. So, while there aren't any clouded leopard gods, the Rukai do have legends about a clouded leopard. Legends about a clouded leopard, What kind of legends? Well, a long time ago, ancestors of mine were traveling through Wutai, but on their way to leave, a clouded leopard in their tribe refused to go any further. It made them stop and look. The clouded leopard had led the tribe to a treasured place. There they settled and formed the current Wutai tribe we have today. It's quite the tale, but I'm not sure whether it's real or not. Seriously speaking, I think the way our ancestors migrated was a little bit strange. But tales are tales. So maybe the clouded leopard you were thinking of is the one from that legend after all. You think he became a god after that? There's no way to be sure. We never worshipped clouded leopards. However, our people do respect them greatly. Maybe there is a clouded leopard god out there. By the way, what made you so interested in clouded leopard gods? I was probably just wrong about it to begin with. Well, I just heard something about clouded leopards being respected by the Rukai. Then I wondered if any of them were gods. They're important creatures after all, right? Of course, as I said, the clouded leopards were respected by the Rukai. We'd never harm them. But you can't just consider all of them gods. Well, maybe the one who led the tribe to Wutai might be, but not the entire species. Okay, so the particular clouded leopard from that tale might really be a god, huh? Mom didn't really mention it. And I don't think any animal could just become a god anyways. In our culture, the gods have existed since before the universe was created, after all. Now that I think about it, Mr. Leopard never said that he was a god. Maybe there's just a different name for it? Regardless, there's definitely a basis for that clouded leopard to have come from the Rukai tribe. Maybe he is the one from that legend. Right, I've got another question. Have you ever heard about Ali Adai? How do I even say that? I cannot do that. Oh yeah, whatever. I let out a noise. Leopards had suddenly appeared right next to me. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Yeah, kinda. Anyway, have you ever heard of a god with the name? Okay, I'm actually gonna try to pronounce this. Idridringane? 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 I'd have to ask. This is a horrible name. It'd be great if you could. Thank you for all your help. It's no problem, really. Piece of cake. Now that that's over, I pretend to go to the bathroom so I can get a chance to talk to the leopard alone. So, Mr. Leopard, Jaiho said he didn't know any clouded leopard gods in the Rukai. You know anything about that? I've been putting this off for a while, but I decided just to ask him straight out. He probably knew I was suspicious of him anyway, best to just ask. I am no god. I am spirit. Spirit? I am spirit, not god. So if you're not a god, Jihao was right then? Yes. Okay, so are you the leopard who led Rukai to Wutai? Yes. No. Yes and no? What does that mean? Not only Wutai. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that one. Are those all tribes you've helped? Nods. I lead the path. Those people live better. So he's been leading the path for the Rukai people to find better places to live for a long time now, huh? I guess he's done a lot for the Rukai people. I understand now. I'm so sorry for suspecting you. It's fine. Sorry about that. So I guess Mr. Leopard is a god. He's a good god. No, good spirit? He may not say much, and he's always got that distant look in his face. But from now on, he'll get a different face from me, one of respect. And that, I'm not even, no, stop. Who sent him here? Hopefully, this all turns out good in the end. Afterwards, I go back to my seat, wave to Senpai, and focus on the club leader's dance lessons. Is Senpai still mad at me? I hope not. I was sitting on my desk just as my mobile started to ring. It's a call from back home. Honestly, I don't want to pick up. It's been a long time since I've talked to anyone at home, though. After a moment of hesitation, I pick it up. Hello? Liao, my boy, your dad's been missing you. How have you been? Yeah, Dad, I've been fine. Well, I can't really say having to suddenly deal with 3 cats is fine. But should I talk about this to Dad? I really want to find out if my family have the ability to see the guardian tigers and other spirits. But if Dad finds out that I have that ability, wouldn't he just force me to go back home? My older brother handles all the temple work these days. He takes it super seriously. I mean, it's stupid to put myself in competition to him anyway. Something wrong, Liao? You seem quiet. Yeah, it's okay. It's just... Should I ask Dad about the guardian tigers? Better ask, no, I don't want to talk about this with Dad. Oh, that's a tough choice. Would he risk going back home? I don't know. I'm gonna go with my gut instinct, which says no, just because something could happen. It's okay, I was just wondering about the books I sent home last week. They're fine. We just put them on your shelf. Haven't touched them since. Liao, I'm serious. Don't spend too much time reading fiction. It won't help you study. I know. I just read books sometimes to relax myself. I'm glad to know you can control yourself. And how's school? You keeping up your grades? I mean, I cheated on a quiz a few days ago, but I don't think I should tell that to Dad. You're right, you shouldn't. Never. Never. It's been going alright. Life is pretty good around here, and dance club has been going well. I'm glad to hear it. Just don't spend all your time in the club. Focus on study, okay? So when will you be down home next? I'm not sure when I would have some time. It's almost Qingming. Do you have a break then? You should come back if you do. Okay, I will. Excuse me. Alright. Remember to come home sometime, and make sure to get enough sleep in. Yeah, I'll make sure to sleep early tonight. That's good. Bye for now, son. Bye, Dad. I let out a sigh after hanging up the phone. I didn't ask after all. Does my ability really exist in my family? Should I go back home during the break? I don't want to deal with a bunch of guardian tigers. Maybe I should just wait until I finish school and everything else in Taipei. But I have to go home someday, and if I can see them then, what should I do? Forget. There's still plenty of time. Shoot, now I'm thinking that if I chose the other way, that maybe the brother in the game could help one of them. I have no idea. I'm just shooting long balls out here. I put down my mobile phone and returned back to my desktop, saving my dilemma for another day. So it's Friday already, huh? Okay. That might have actually scared me. I wasn't expecting it, alright? Leave me alone. Liao! What? What is it? What's wrong? Senpai jumped out of nowhere with intense determination, shocking the living daylights out of me. Liao, let's go to the hot spring this weekend. A hot spring? Hasn't it been super cold recently? Therefore, it's the perfect time to enjoy a hot spring. Soaking yourself in hot water, munching on some snacks, it's the best thing in winter. Now that you mention it, I've never been to a hot spring before. By the way, isn't that expensive? It's not cheap, but it's only the cost of like 1 or 2 dinners at most. It's a good thing to do once a month, wouldn't you agree? The price of 1 or 2 dinners. I already spent heaps on books this month. I don't think I've got any more money to squeeze on my budget. Don't you want to go? Well, really no. You only see it in anime. And wouldn't we be bathing with a bunch of strangers? And then a pretty girl shows up all of a sudden. Stop talking about anime plots. Why does he know this? This is unsettling. Besides, mixed gender hot springs are super rare these days. It's normally separated by gender, though you do have public springs which a bunch of strangers together. But of course we can always get a private bath together. It's a small room with a big bath inside. The room is all ours, so we wouldn't have to worry about strangers. I'd highly recommend it to you freshmen. Private bathing? Wouldn't that be more expensive than the public baths though? Well, yeah, but it's on me. You don't have to pay. Okay, I'm fine with that, because I'm not wasting money. Yeah, but I don't want you to waste your money. Yes, I do. Shut up. Like I said, it's like 2 dinners out. Just don't think about it. Accept my generosity. Accept the opportunity. Yeah, but what I really wanted to say was that's Yansuchi's money, not yours. Oh, that's a different story. Come on, I said it was okay. You're not going to disrespect your senpai, right? Alright, fine, let's go for it. Yeah, it's a bit strange, but I couldn't refuse him. He really wants this. In what feels like barely a second, senpai is already on his phone looking up the hot spring for this weekend. Oh, joy. Whoa. The next morning, we took off on a bus, taking us to the depths of the mountains. Eventually, we arrived at the street village surrounding the hot springs. Wow, there's a lot of people here. It doesn't appear vastly different from the main street back home. Too many people. Oh, so you never been here, Liao? Nope, I'm from the south, so I never had a need to go. Really? This place is famous. You've been in Taipei for more than half a year now. You haven't gone sightseeing at all? I have no money. Fair. Fair. Oh, you poor kid. You don't need to call me kid, senpai. Whoa! What just happened? Well then, let me, senpai, introduce this place to you. What shall we start with? Well, did you notice how we drove beside a creek on the way up here? Since there's heaps of natural hot springs here, a bunch of them are directly connected to that creek. So basically, the creek itself is warmed by the springs, though I never had a chance to feel it personally. I never heard there's a bunch of private baths nearby. Most of the houses behind these merchants here probably have them. You know, I wonder what came first, people finding the hot springs or people building the old street. Besides, I don't think it'd be a great place just to go into the creek water. Some people do it because it's free, but it's probably not the best idea. Now then, enough with the boring stuff. Our destination is over there. Let's go. Senpai hurries me along the street enthusiastically. The other two walk behind us. A lot of these wares seem familiar. I look around. Preserved plums, roasted corn, almond tea, mochi, and so on. It's pretty typical for a market street like the one from back home. Though a few special things do catch my eyes, for example. There's some wild boar sausages. The leopard is currently staring at them. Liao, we should get this. Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna argue with this. The tiger is drawn toward the roast suckling pig, which has been prepared into tiny meat cubes right at the shop. Okay then. Now we should wait to buy food after our bath. I could do with a snack, but considering I have to eat whatever the tiger and leopard want to, I suddenly feel full again. Senpai's right, we might as well go to the hot spring first. Alright? Come on guys. Come on. Aw. They're both sad. No! I end up needing to push tiger and leopard to pry them away from the food and get them moving. Luckily there's heaps of people around and I don't stand out doing so, even if I am pushing midair. Hey, over here! Senpai runs into a nearby building. The building itself resembles a traditional Japanese inn. He walks to the counter, handing 2 booking slips to a receptionist. Huh, so Senpai already had everything booked online and printed? I didn't even notice. He's more on top of things than I thought. The receptionist finishes booking us in and we're led to our bathroom. At first glance, the bathroom is big. A marble pool takes center point while its water steams from the hot spring towards the back of the room. Toward my feet near the entrance is a small resting area. This art looks cool. Even after several more glances, I'm still astonished by the space and grandeur. Looks upscale. That face though. Lavish. I don't know what that means. Is it good or bad? I'm guessing bad. Why does it feel like they're scolding me? It's not like this was my choice. The staff members showed us where to find some robes, towels, and drinking water. Then they reminded us of the time limit, wish us to enjoy our time and leave us be. I think I missed some of that. Alright, Liao, the clock's ticking, so let's get started. You can store your clothes here and your robe is hanging up over there. I don't normally use the slippers, but you can use them if you want. People sweat a lot from the heat in here, so even though you're in water, don't forget to drink some water. Got it, Liao? You seem like quite the regular customer. I love hot springs after all. I wouldn't recommend any less than the best for you, Liao. But this place seems expensive. $20 says he's been wasting all of his money on that hot springs. I don't know anything about hot springs, but I know this room can't be cheap. Ha, don't worry about it. I had some discount vouchers, so it wasn't that expensive. It's a great chance to host you somewhere nice. He's lying. Really? I'm still uneasy about this. Is it really okay to just let Senpai pay for the bill? Liao, I told you it's fine. Anyways, isn't it cool that we get to have 4 people in here with only 2 tickets? 4? Oh yeah, there's us as well as Tiger and Leopard. But should they really be considered as people? I agree, it's quite the deal. Oh, now you're into it. I knew the old man would see reason. Anyway, come on. Let's stop wasting time talking. Take off your clothes, Liao. What? What? You just gonna get him with his clothes on or something? Did you even notice the shower over there? Hot spring rule number 1. Clean yourself before stepping into the spring. I know, but I know this is pretty normal at hot springs, but this is way too embarrassing. Senpai should go first. Sure, no problem. I'll just... Senpai turns on the faucet, the bath beginning to fill. Next, he starts to remove his clothes then and there. What? Wow. It was so sudden I didn't even get a chance to walk away or give him space. I just keep staring at his naked body. I turned my head away in the meager attempt to restore Senpai's privacy. Liao, what are you doing? You must take a shower sooner rather than later. Yeah, I know. Why is it that his business all of a sudden? Just turn around. Alright. What a timid child. Oh my gosh. I send a sharp look around the room, making sure nobody is watching me. The sound of Senpai's shower patters on the floor as I begin to remove my clothes. I try to get it done with quickly, but once my clothes are off, the patter on the other shower ceases. I turn my head to look, but I don't see Senpai. Right here, Liao. Senpai is already shoulder deep in the freshly steaming bath. Water's ready, Liao. Hurry up. Please don't keep staring at me, Senpai. Alright. You're just shy, Liao. Senpai looked somewhere else for the moment. I turned my shower on and hurriedly washed myself. Now all that's left is to slip into the bath. Hot. Careful. Wah! Wait. It's a warning too late. I retreat almost as fast as I went in. The heat was more than I had anticipated. Be careful, Liao. Get into the bath slowly and let your body get used to the temperature. That'd be great, but I don't want these freaks staring at me the whole time. I take a deep breath and ease down into the steamy water. Whoa, that's awesome. I sit in the water, suffering through the burning feeling taking over my body. Are people supposed to think this is relaxing? Yes, when you're not diving in. I'm not going to pronounce that. Old man, come on in. Even if you guys don't have bodies, you can still enjoy the atmosphere. Well, let me see. The water really is rather hot. The guardian tiger puts a paw into the water, as if ignoring such actions. The surface doesn't ripple. The leopard just puts his entire upper arm into the water. His face is grimaced. So hot. Well, it's gonna hurt if you take it too fast, though you'll really feel good once you get used to it. Why do I feel like you're implying something? I wouldn't say you're the one with the impure mind. Damn it, you're the one who said it, Senpai. Alright, I'll try this hot spring. What about your clothes, though? I mean, sure, the Guardian's Tiger clothes aren't real, but it's still rather strange to see him wearing them underwater. However, as soon as he fully submerges himself, his clothes disappear in the blink of an eye. What? Where are your clothes? I took off my garments. You wouldn't bathe with them on, would you? I mean, so you could just make your clothes disappear? Well, of course. As you know, a god doesn't have any fixed appearance. So you can do that anytime? Correct. However, I consider my regular garments a part of my official appearance. Okay, so gods can change their clothes. That's cool. Talking about gods and the clothes, Leopard just stepped into the water. Whoa. Why? Okay. Hold on. I love this, and I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I gotta say, this is a fantastic view. The leopard is just standing there in the water. Stop staring at the art, but I can't. His body is very well built. My heart pounds as I see the reflection of his V-line mirrored on the surface of the steamy water. The guardian tiger leans his back against the bath wall. His giant pecs are clear to see. Meanwhile, Senpai is trying to swim in the bath, his full body exposed under the rippling steamy water. This is so tempting. Oh, you okay there? Are you having difficulty with something? I know what he's referencing. This is horrible. Oh, I love it. What are you talking about? Don't be shy. Let me check it out. Senpai attempts to feel me under the water, and I dodge him swiftly as I can manage in a steaming hot bath. Hey, cut it out. I just wanted to check. I'm not going to... Thud. Be quiet, kitten. The guardian tiger just smacked Senpai over the head. Not forcibly, but it wasn't soft either. Senpai reels back, covering his head. He looks like he's about to cry. It's adorable in a way, but I won't feel pity for his pain after he just tried messing with me. I think he just tried more than messing with you, but okay. By now I'm used to the temperature, finally getting a chance to enjoy this so-called relaxation by leaning against a bath wall and letting the warmth seep through my body. My aches fade away as the heat massages all my muscles, and the steam comforts what part of me remains above the water. I close my eyes and face upward. The water from the hot spring feels different, but it feels good. After spending some time in the bath, I can feel sweat starting to drip from my head. If you stay in too long, you'll start to feel dizzy. Oh, alright. Why don't you go drink some water? Then after a resting bit, you can come back in. I want to stare at that art again, and I know that's so horrible of me. I get out of the pool and notice the temperature difference instantly as a wave of cool air spreads over my body. I quickly grab my robe and a bottle of water. It really works. I told you. Senpai left the bath as well. He walks around a robe on which is too large for him, the lower hem dragging across the ground beneath his feet. The tiger and leopard are still in the bath. Their eyes are closed, seemingly enjoying the hot spring. I wonder how they enjoy that without actually having real bodies. Excuse me. This probably isn't the best time to ask about that. I spend a few minutes in the rest area with Senpai before returning to the bath. We continue to enjoy the hot spring until our time is up and the front desk calls. So how was that hot spring? That image is never going to be out of my mind. Whether you take that as good or bad is up to you. Senpai stretches his whole body while he talks. It was acceptable. What a great way to relax. Hot spring of warm. Seems we all liked it, myself included. I guess it wouldn't be the worst idea to go again sometime. But there's no way I could afford that without Senpai's vouchers. Alright, so you guys want to grab something to eat after all that time in the hot spring? Any of you hungry? I certainly am. Wait a second, didn't you say that gods never get hungry? Well, who cares? Let's get to it. Oh, the music in here is so good too. After talking about something to eat, we head straight to the suckling pig and the wild boar sausages they wanted earlier. For the boar sausages, I buy a flavor called magao, which is said to be a type of herbs from the mountain. Leopard also asked for some barbecue, but I have to refuse him. We have too many meats already. I get it. Instead, I get him some rice served in bamboo tube. We keep walking along the old street, enjoying the sights and the foods. Eventually, we make it to the end of the street, and as dusk takes over the sky above. The mountain is cloaked in orange, while the sky dyed lavender by the last lights of the sun. I'm so full. Yeah, I feel like I ate too much too. You asked for it. I told you not to order so much for those two gluttons. I won't argue you being a glutton, but I didn't force Liao to buy me anything. Boar meat is good. Liao should have some. Yeah, it was good. I couldn't tell it was actual flavor because the magao overpowered it, but it did have a different texture that I'm used to from pork. But the bamboo tube rice was really good, and along with the suckling pig. I honestly didn't regret eating so much. Now I'm hungry. I just ate. This is bad. I lean against the rail of the bridge we're on and look into the deep lavender sky. The sun returns past the horizon, and the first few stars begin to come out and twinkle. Instead of staying at home, I just spent a really nice day outside. I'm glad they're here with me. But this won't last long. One day I'm going to need to choose one of them. I can't. Eventually I just need to ask them to leave so I can focus on my studies. I'm just thinking about this too much. It's all going to work out eventually. Hopefully. Senpai, it's getting late. You're not wearing enough for the cold. Shouldn't we go home now? Nah, I'm fine. But it is late though. We should be heading home. Alright, let's go. Yep. On our way back through the old street, I bought some hot spring eggs that Tiger requested. I also ended up buying a box of millet mochi for Leopard. I guess that's my lunch for tomorrow, sorted. It feels like Leopard and Tiger just keep on feeding me these days. I'm not going to get fat because of these two, right? I don't know about that. I walked to the cafeteria getting ready for lunch. Oh? Wait a second. Wait a second. Is that who I think it is? I saw a preview of someone in the trailer. I have no idea who he is though, because he only flashed for a brief moment. Come on, I have to be seeing things. Is that a lizard man? That's definitely a lizard man. Okay, I know I can see spirits, and I know I should have expected to see more of them at some point, but a lizard man. No fantasy novel could prepare me for one of those in real life. Hey, Tiger. My voice just cracked. Hey, Tiger, you see that? That? Oh, you mean the Yagoi over there? A Yagoi? Lizard Yagoi? Lizard. Close enough. You seem to be surprised? What? Shouldn't I be surprised? It's a lizard man. Am I supposed to see a lizard man at school? Liao, it's normal to see yaguai everywhere. Hold on, why have you never told me this before? Normally, yaguai won't even get close to us. They avoid guardian tigers like the plague and run like hell when they see one. You should ask him about it. Ask? Should I ask? They're all skeptical. The leopard looks troubled. I can tell he doesn't want to go near the yaguai. It makes me a little bit nervous. Why would Senpai want me to talk to him? It's fine, Liao. I don't believe this is a bad yaguai. Oh, so there are good and bad yaguais? Well, certainly. A god and a yaguai are not entirely different after all. As for this one, I would agree that you should talk to them. It may be interesting. They know something. They know something. Interesting. Granted, I'm kind of interested in him too. Alright, let's give this asking thing a shot. Excuse me. Hello? Oh my gosh! He's adorable! I walked to the lizard man and attempted to greet him. He gives me his attention and then I look and suddenly his whole body is trembling. Oh, he's so nervous too! He's so shy. I love this. Hello? He looks behind me with suspicion. I know what he's looking at. Maybe I have a seat, bro? Yes, certainly. Alright, Liao, we can sit down. We take the seats in front of the lizard man. Tiger is staying behind me and I can see leopard behind the lizard man. As he's all the more nervous for it and I can see why. We practically got him surrounded at this point. Well, this sucks. Well, there goes my plan to not threaten him. So, may I help you? Sorry about this. I'm just a little bit curious, so I wanted to ask you. I mean, are you a yaguai? I try to keep my voice down. I don't want to embarrass him, or more importantly, myself. Yes, and you are... Oh, sorry for not introducing myself already. I'm actually just a student here, but recently I've been able to see yaguai like yourself. So I can't help talking to you when I spotted you in the cafeteria. My name is Lin Tian Liao. Nice to meet you. I'm Yan Suchi. Nice to meet you too. And these two gentlemen are... I'm a guardian tiger of Mazu. You may consider me as a guardian of Liao. Likuai. I did not pronounce that right at all. Okay, as you know, I'm a yaguai, so I think my human name is not that important. My pseudonym is Randolph. I'm an artist. An artist? Right. I came here today to visit a professor of history at this college. So you're a yaguai artist who's come to visit a professor? Okay. Yes, does it seem strange? It does. I didn't mean that. It was rude of me to come up and disturb you like this. I'm so sorry. I saw that what I said to him made him visibly nervous, so I tried to apologize as best I can. I just gotta think about how this would be for him. We just showed up all of a sudden, surround him, and ask him whether he's a yaguai. It's pretty rude. It's okay. Please don't mind. I like talking with people. So, why did you choose to become an artist? It seems like that's special for a yaguai. I never thought about meeting a medium with guardian tigers in a college either. Oh, of course. My family is a Jitong family. We've served guardian tigers for generations. The gentleman behind you is the one who let me see all of this. And this is my senpai. He's also a leopard cat guardian tiger who wants me to rejuvenate his temple in Maoli. Leopard cat guardian tiger? A leopard cat yaguai? Yeah, I wasn't lucky enough to escape from the Fudagong. It doesn't seem to have been such a bad thing if you became an orthodox god out of it. However, you just mentioned something about rejuvenating the temple, so I guess the goddess Soil is losing his power? That may explain why you smell like a yaguai. I can't feel much spiritual power from you. I am worried about it, but Liao isn't helping me. I thought he's just a college student. I briefly explained to Randolph why all three of them want my help specifically. So, that's it. I'm not saying that I want to help them, but I can't just drop school just for that. And to be honest, I'm not interested in becoming a priest. I'm a member of the dance club here, and I want to pursue a career where I can use my talent. But these three kind of put a spanner in the works. It's hard enough as it is to make a living by dancing, and I have to keep up on school at the moment. It's not possible for me to just get up and have a year or two break. It's really been stressing me out. I see. I can understand why you're worried. However, do you really know the details about their request? Details? I mean, sure, I asked them, but how much could there be to it? Priest, Ortal, Jatong, whatever, they're all people who represent gods after all. I see. So, have you considered any alternative ways? Alternative ways? You're still at school and you don't have time. However, it doesn't mean that you can't help them at all. Maybe. But how? I believe you'll find a way. I think they'll just let you go once you satisfy them. Good point. Just get rid of them and you can come back home, Liao. It's not that easy, okay? You can't just give up and leave me halfway. Liao goes to Wutai. Well, you see, I don't think I can help. I'm sorry, I may have been too optimistic. No, please don't. Talking to you is helping me think and I appreciate it. It may be hard, but there's got to be some way out. Even if there isn't, I have to try anyway. I need to try and work this out. Thanks. I'm surprised to see a polite Yaogwai like you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean... It's alright. I do treat myself as a special case. So, are there other Yaogwai living in human community like you? Actually, there are many of them. Some of them are good and some of them are bad. So, Yaogwai can be aggressive to each other? Well, Yaogwai from the same species are usually fine, but typically we don't like Yaogwai from other species. But the ones with ambition are the ones who cause trouble. They're mostly taken care of by the gods and other Yaogwai. They're taken care of. So does that mean that most Yaogwai in the city are good? It depends on your perspective. To me, they just don't want any trouble. Things don't always go that easy, of course. Sometimes new ones show up, and then other times it's some that break in. It's all maintained on a shifting balance. But if something big happens, it's usually because of the temple. So is that why people still hold on to their traditional beliefs? Well, these days I suppose it is that people don't ask the gods to remove Yaogwai because they no longer bother other people's lives. Besides, I have a lot of questions I want to ask Randolph, but I don't know where to start. So, why did you choose to become an artist? Seems like that's special for a Yaogwai. It's just a coincidence. I was helping a friend. At the time, he needed an artist, and I filled the bill. It has been too long since then, and the mask of an artist became my own face. Was a friend of yours a Yaogwai as well? Yes. So I assume you entered the human community to help your friend? And how about your old life? I was living in the human community too. The energy I need is special, and I could get more by getting close to humans. So I guess that's where mutual benefits between you and I, my friend. Mutual benefits? What kind of benefits? By living in a human community, it's easier for me to get emotions directly. After all, I live by consuming the emotions of people. Please don't worry. I'm too full now to consider eating yours. Emotions? I mean, sure, you can get a lot in the city, but isn't that more dangerous for you? I worried about it at the very beginning. However, other Yaogwai won't bother you if you just live like a human. Granted, living like a human isn't easy. I see. So, may I ask, how do you eat emotions? Fan mail. Wait, what? What? Sorry, what? Fan mail. Strong emotions are attached to the letters from my readers. After all, for someone to write you, they must either adore or despise you very much. You know some people intimidate others by mailing knives? What? Seriously? Actually, I've never seen one. Fan mail. Unbelievable. So I guess your life is pretty good? Like I said, it's not easy. No one sends mail to an unknown artist, and people forget you quickly if you don't put out any new work. So you still need to work for money? Of course. So you don't sound like a Yaogwai at all. It may not be easy, but it's the price you pay to live in a city as a Yaogwai. It's hard to imagine that even a Yaogwai has to work hard for a salary. Well, I'm not good at making money any other way. Some Yaogwai use their power in this regard, but they're also likely to be taken care of by others, or gods for that matter. Are artists paid poorly? My work is serialized, so it's not that bad. However, my salary depends on the popularity of the magazine, which isn't the best. It's hard to make a fixed wage. I never thought that Yaogwai would have so much to complain about. Being an artist isn't easy, but there aren't any easy jobs to begin with. If I can't hack it, just go back to my own Yaogwai life. Not everyone has that escape. but I decided to take on the will of the person I possessed. I'm not just about to give up on that. Their will? Does that mean his will was to become an artist? Yes, mostly. It's not a big secret. It all started when... Backstory. I listened to Randolph's stories. Mostly it's about his life as an artist, his struggles, his successes and failures. But nestled in there are tales and rumors from the Yaogwai world. You never think about it. The Yaogwai artist's view on life is truly captivating. And in what feels like moments, time has flown by. Randolph is startled when a stray glance leads him to the time display on nearby television. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's time for my appointment. I must leave you now. Alright. I'm sorry that we've taken too much of your time, but thank you for speaking to me. It's okay. It was a great opportunity to be able to speak with someone who could see and understand us Yaogwai. Agreed. Goodbye for now. See ya. He was cute. I have a hard time deciding between whether he's cuter or Senpai's cuter. Crap. As we watch Randolph leave, Senpai is already back on his phone. Hey, Liao, we just skipped a lecture, you know. What? I love how oh my gosh. Oh, that thought never crossed my mind and it should have. It's hilarious. Surprised to take a quick look at the time. It's already been so long. Not only has our lunch break ended, but our lecture is almost over as well. It's fine. That class doesn't mark the roll anyways. Hey, that's not the point. You may not care about lectures, but don't let me in with you. But he's right. It really doesn't matter. What else can I do? We decided to wait it out till our next class as I sit in there in the cafeteria with Randolph's stories and advice still in my mind. Oof. Since the last time I spoke with Randolph, I've been thinking about trying some different methods with the cats. I fear that if I just go and ask them, they might think that I was mean to help out, and then I won't be able to refuse. But if I just let them keep hanging around, wouldn't it end up that way anyways? No matter what, I should at least gain a better understanding of the situation. Now I just need to find the right timing to talk about it with them. Alright. Okay, I think that's far enough. Let me check the time real quick. Yeah, that seems like a good amount of time. Alright everyone, thank you all for watching part 4 of Nekojishi. I promise you I will still be getting back to other parts and doing them as fast as I can. It depends, I don't really have a schedule for it, but I do still plan to continue it. So, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next video.